My second year in college, I went through a period of depressive mood swings, insecurities, and feeling of hopelessness. My mind was consumed by these negative and toxic environment that I placed myself in. One day I would be fine, and the next day I would be attacked by these thoughts of not being good enough or feeling small compared to everyone else. I didn't take action on bettering myself and my mental well-being until I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. I lost 10 pounds in 1 week, and I knew I had to change my lifestyle before I went down a path of self-destruction. The moment I made it my purpose of constantly expanding my mind, listening to one's body, and building that spiritual practice, I became that person I am today. Having the confidence to even share the story or starting a brand from scratch, having the courage to leave the people who were pulling me down, came from embodying these three pillars, which are now the backbone of my brand, Fit Sold Out Life. There's true power in storytelling. I could have easily said Fit Sold Out Life was inspired by my past experiences and now are built on these three major pillars, but that doesn't give the same effect as infusing emotions into the story. The Story Factor by Annette Simmons shows how important storytelling is when talking to people, regardless of who you are. So whether you're a businessman or a businesswoman or a parent, storytelling has true power in getting your message across. Storytelling has the power to create that sense of curiosity. When you're telling a story about your life, your desires, or even your neighbor's cat, the biggest key here is to never make your listener feel isolated. You make them feel isolated by just giving the listener straight facts. And no one cares about the facts. They care about you. They care about your story. So back when I was talking about my story, when I shared it, instead of just saying I felt alone, I described it through my emotions that people can relate to. You can never force people to listen to your story, but you can only spark an interest. As long as you're genuine about your story, people will gravitate towards you because people are attracted to passionate individuals. And this happens through embodying what you're talking about. I know two individuals both selling online products. Guy A sells the products with no emotional attachment, no real spark. But Guy B tells the story of achieving your greatest self and living your truest self. So who are you going to go buy from? Obviously the guy who gives you that emotional curiosity. When I was in that toxic environment in college, I decided to leave the people who were bringing me down. And that left me with the quest of finding people who understood me. I knew I loved connecting with people, and the way I was going to surround myself with like-minded people was through storytelling. And you might be thinking, how? See, storytelling allows people to relate to you, and this is where the true power lies. Storytelling allowed me to open up for the first time and really let people see the real Herschel Patel. Because in the art of being mindful, you need to recognize that we live in a world where we're constantly consumed by information. So putting more facts into people's minds won't inspire them. But see, a story that resonates, has a power to move mountains. So my question to you is, what's your story?